Yo, what is up YouTube? It is your boy Dano, and this is a really exciting video for you guys. This is most likely going to be one of the last, probably not the last. I'll probably upload Black Ops 2 gameplay way later on, just kind of like flashback, throwback, whatever you want to call it stuff. But this is officially my last Black Ops 2 video for now. Everything else on my channel from here on out is going to be Call of Duty Ghosts, and it's going to be posted tonight at midnight Pacific Standard Time. Unfortunately, I can't upload anything before that. Like, I know East Coast it's 9 o'clock, or well, it's midnight for you guys, but it's 9 o'clock my time, and I wish I could upload, but YouTube standard says it has to be release date on your time. So I've got a few gameplays though. I've had Call of Duty Ghosts over the weekend, and I got a little bit early. I have about 18 hours of game time into the game right now, so I have a decent amount of knowledge about the game, and I'm going to talk about that in this video. There's a few things I want to touch up on before I talk about that stuff, so please deal with me until I talk about it. I promise I've got some good stuff for you about Ghosts though, so just hang on for all that stuff. Real quick on the gameplay before I touch up on my main subjects here. The gameplay is a League Play Nuclear from the other night and from the other week, whatever. But League Play Nuclear, so something special in itself right there. League Play Nuclears don't happen very often. I was pretty stoked to get this game actually, and you're gonna see it was a little bit drawn out so that I could pull the nuclear off, but regardless, it's still a nuclear, and I think they started leaving, and that's why it was drawn out so much longer than it was. I'm pretty sure we finished like 4v2 or something like that, but either way, good gameplay, exciting gameplay, and I want to say rare. I mean, I'm sure it's been done, but I don't think it's super common for people to have League Play Nuclears, so that's pretty cool. Biggest thing about this, I don't know if you guys noticed in the intro, was the Brass Monkey Apps intro, which you guys are going to be seeing from now on in my videos. FullForce has officially been sponsored by Brass Monkey Apps. This happened a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and I haven't talked about it because I needed a big video to talk about this. Like, I'm so pumped about this new sponsorship for us that I wanted it to be a big video and an important video so that I could, you know, really get into it and really explain how happy and satisfied I am to be sponsored by Brass Monkey. The big reason I'm bringing you guys this video is to talk about the new Call of Duty Ghosts Ultimate Tutorial, which is actually out in the App Store and for the Android market, I believe. And basically what this does is, I've actually used it over the weekend, and it makes things easier. Basically what it is it's an app that you download from your iTunes store, and again, I believe Android market, but you do download it from the App Store, and if you do that, use the referral code FullForce, one word, all that stuff will be in the description. Link to the app will be in the description as well. But basically what this does, this allows you to do all sorts of things to kind of make the game, I don't want to say easier, but it helps simplify the process for you. It breaks down your kill streaks available, it breaks down your perks available, it breaks down gun stats, pretty much anything and everything that you could break down in game. It does that, and it just makes it easier for you. So it really does help out. Some of the big key points, it's got in-depth weapon stats, which I don't think you can find on Call of Duty Elite. You can't find it anywhere else. So this app is one of the fewest places where you can get in-depth weapon stats. This app literally, it takes guns and it gives you their damage output based on how far away your enemy is. So you can actually see where your damage drops off per guns and stuff like that, and so that's how you can compare, you know, what kind of gun you want to use. You know, a lot of the maps on Call of Duty Ghosts are really long range maps, so you can see which gun you want to use for these long range maps to see where you're going to get the ultimate damage from, you know, from the furthest range and stuff like that. You can compare your guns side by side. So I know one of the biggest things, like when I was looking at creative class when I got Ghosts, I was trying to compare the guns, like damage, accuracy, etc., etc. And when you switch off of a gun, those stats disappear. So, or they don't disappear, but they move. So it's hard to compare them side by side. You're like trying to take like a mental image of where that bar stopped and when you move to the next gun where it is or whatever. But this actually allows you to compare them side by side, which is really, really cool, and makes it easier on you. It's just less work. You know, you're not trying to make mental marks or whatever where that bar went for damage or accuracy or fire rate or whatever. Let's see. It breaks down the perks and the kill streaks, like I said. And the biggest thing is it's going to help you increase your score per minute, and it's also going to help you get more wins. I cannot say enough how hard it is to prestige in Call of Duty Ghosts. Like I said, I've got about 18 hours game time in right now, and I haven't even hit the prestige mark yet, so it's rough. Score per minute is huge in this game, and it's going to help you level up and make things a lot easier for you. So the app is definitely worth it. Definitely check it out. I think it's only $4 on the App Store, which is very, very cheap for the amount of time and convenience that it's going to save you. It's definitely worth the money, so check it out. With that being said, the only other thing I want to talk about today is Call of Duty Ghosts. And like I said, I've got about 18 hours gameplay in. I got the game early over the weekend, and I think I can honestly give an update as to how the game is. Initially speaking, my first few games playing were a little rough. I can honestly say I don't think I liked the game at first. It's growing on me now. So with that, I mean, it's hard to explain. It doesn't feel like anything else. The game really doesn't feel like a game that you've played before. Like I know I went back and I was playing a little bit of Modern Warfare 3 like last week and stuff like that to try and get prepared for a new Infinity Ward game, and this doesn't feel anything like MW3 in my opinion. It almost feels more, I hate to say it because I'm probably going to get bashed, but I would say it almost feels more like a Battlefield game in my opinion. The only difference between that is this is a little bit more smooth than Battlefield, so a little bit different. It's definitely got a different feel to it. We'll see how it plays out. The maps are gigantic, and I mean gigantic. There's probably about 3 maps that I could see at this point being maybe in competitive, and even that, I mean, the maps are still even big for that point. So we'll see where the whole competitive market goes, but that's, I mean, we're just gonna have to wait and see. The cool thing is I'm gonna have gameplay up for you guys tonight at midnight my time. I'm Pacific Standard Time, so unfortunately for you East Coast people, it's gonna be, you're probably gonna have it in the morning if you want to check out the videos. It'll be 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then I know I should know this. Unfortunately, I know a few of my subscribers are from overseas and stuff like that, and I don't have your guys' time zones and all that fun stuff. If I'm not mistaken, you guys already have the game, so you guys probably know all the stuff, but I will have a few tips and tricks for you guys. I've got a few good gameplays, and I actually have a gameplay of a chem strike, which if you're not super familiar with, is it's the Moab for Call of Duty Ghosts, which is pretty cool. And all that stuff will be posted most likely tonight. I'm going to try and just upload mad videos tonight, but we'll see how that goes. I know I promise uploads and I don't get them, so let's see, what else can I talk about? Call of Duty Ghost, Hardpoint's gone if you haven't heard. Capture the Flag is gone if you haven't heard. One of the newest game types is it's called Blitz, and it's actually a really cool game type in my opinion. It's, as of right now, it's a little campy. I think once people get more familiar with the maps and stuff like that, it'll be a fun game type. It should be really fast paced in theory, but basically the way it works is I guess the best way to describe it would be capture the flag, but once you get the flag, you don't have to run it back. So essentially, your enemy team has a goal, which is basically the size of a capture the flag, circle. It's a tiny goal, and if you get into that goal, then you teleport back to your spawn, and you score your team a point. And vice versa, if the enemy gets into your goal, then they score a point and they teleport back to their spawn. So the whole goal of the game is to obviously score as many points as you can, but you've got to try and find the fine line between offense and defense and whatnot. But it's definitely a fun game type. I could see it being extremely fast paced once people learn the maps. As of right now, it's very, very, very campy, and it's frustrating. So I haven't played a whole lot of it yet, just because it really is just almost obnoxious at this point. I've been playing a lot of Domination, and I played a few games of Search and Rescue last night, which if you haven't heard, Search and Rescue is basically search and destroy and kill confirmed combined. When you kill somebody, they drop a tag. If their teammate picks up that tag, that person respawns back in. If you pick up that tag, you deny the kill, so then they're down that one person. It's actually a really cool game type, and it definitely kind of changes the pace. Like, Search and Destroy can be played really slow sometimes, but it changes because you're not getting, there's no spawn nades, there's no spawn snipes or anything like that, because the teammate's most likely going to pick up that kill, or pick up the tag, I'm sorry. So it's definitely different. regardless, that pretty much wraps up the video. I'll have more in-depth, I'll go more into ghosts and stuff like that later on with the videos and stuff I'm posting. Hint, hint, the assault rifle to get now before they patch it, because they're definitely going to, is the MSBS. So check that one out. That's the only hint I'm going to give you for sticking out with me for 10 minutes and 15 seconds of my bullshit talking. As always, if you guys are new to the channel, rate, comment, subscribe, share, favorite, do whatever the fuck it is you guys do. I'll have some Call of Duty Ghost gameplay for you later tonight. Deuces!